Welcome to my class of cyber security. Today we will learn punishment for cyber crime in India. First of all, let me recapitulate again what is cyber law. Cyber law is also called IT law. It is the law governing cyberspace. Cyberspace is a very wide term and includes computers, networks, software, data storage devices. Actually, it is the law regarding information technologies, including computers and internet. It is related to legal informatics and supervises the digital circulation of information, software, information security, and e-commerce. IT law does not consist a separate area of law, rather it encloses aspect of contract, intellectual property, privacy, and data protection laws. Intellectual property is a key element of IT law. The area of software license is controversial. Actually, law holds the rule of conduct that have been approved by the government, which are in force over a certain territory and which must be obeyed by all persons on that territory. Now, the question arises, why is cyber law important, or what is the need for cyber law? Cyber law is used by smaller business organizations which are extremely vulnerable because of the ineffective cyber security. It is very important to all types of business organizations, particularly when you think about the importance or advantages of the internet as well as digital systems are for your day-to-day operations. Cyberspace is a limitless dimension that is impossible to govern and regulate using conventional law. So we need cyber law. Actually, cyber law is quite important. There are several reasons, or we need cyber law because it allows employees to work safely. With the help of cyber law, employees of a company haven't got any risk from a potential cyber attack. If the system becomes infected, then that can really hamper their productivity. Cyber laws can protect our business. This is one of the biggest factor because of which cyber law is very important. It allows the employees to surf the internet as and when they require it. We have to ensure that they can't at risk from potential threat. Cyber laws protect the personal information of the user. One of the most important factors in the digital world is to keep the personal information secret. It is very essential for the customer that they are quite capable of selling the information. It protects productivity. There are many viruses present which can slow down the personal computer. It may often bring the personal business to a standstill. Cyberspace is absolutely open for participation by all. Cyber laws in India. The Information Technology Act 2000, these are different cyber laws in India, and the Information Technology Amendment Act 2008. National Cyber Security Policy. There is a National Cyber Security Policy in our country. It is a policy framework by Department of Electronics and Information Technology It aims at protecting the public and private infrastructure from cyber attack. The policy also intends to safeguard information such as personal information, financial and banking information, and sovereign data. Now, the Information Technology Act 2000. The primary source of cyber law in India is the Information Technology Act 2000. It is called IT Act, which came into force on 17th October 2000. The primary purpose of the act is to provide legal recognition to electronic commerce and to facilitate the filling of electronic record with the government. The IT Act also penalizes various cyber crimes and provide strict punishment. Strict punishment is imprisonment term up to 10 years and compensation up to rupees 1 crore. Information Technology Certifying Authority Regulations 2001 came into force on 9th July 2001. They provide further technical standards and procedures to be used by a certifying authority which is called CA. The mission is to protect information and information infrastructure in cyberspace, build capabilities to prevent and respond to cyber threat, reduce vulnerability and minimize damage from cyber incident through a combination of institutional structure, people, processes, technology and cooperation. A software source code worth crores of rupees or a movie can be pirated across the globe within hours of their release. Hence, to stop this type of crime and to govern the cyberspace, various cyber laws were made. Cyber crimes punishable by law. First is hacking. Unauthorized attempts to bypass the security mechanism of information system to gain access to program, data and network resources. This is the formal definition of hacking. What is the punishment? Punishment under IT Act 2008, imprisonment up to 3 years or fine up to 5 lakh rupees or both. If we talk about cyber crime, then it should be kept in mind that basically cyber crime is divided into two parts: target group of computer devices and target personal computer devices. Under target group of computer devices, denial of service, malware, computer viruses. Then target personal computer devices against person, against property and then against government. Against government, to terrorize international government, cracking into military maintained website. Against property, computer vandalism, transmission of harmful programs. Against person, transmission of indecent material and harassment. Then target group of computer devices, denial of service attack, malware, computer viruses. Initiatives taken by government for promoting cyber security. India has started many good initiatives and formulated far reaching policies in the field of cyber security. However, their actual implementation is still missing, and thereby making all these efforts futile. For instance, the cyber security policy and national security policy of India have been declared, but their actual implementation in the cyber field is still missing. As a result, the cyber security of India is a great peril. As noted earlier, the need for cybersecurity has been increasingly evident in the past 2 to 3 years. In this regard, Mr. Gulshan Rai was appointed as India's first ever National Crime Security Coordinator in month 2013. The defense of cyberspace necessarily involves the forging of effective partnership between the public organizations charged with ensuring the security of cyberspace and those who manage the use of space by myriad users like government departments, banks, infrastructure, manufacturing and service enterprise, and individual citizens. Following are the initiatives taken by government. National Cyber Security Policy in 2013, with an aim to monitor and protect information and strengthen defenses from cyber attack. The National Cyber Security Policy 2013 was released on July 2nd, 2013 by the Government of India. The policy calls for effective public and private partnership and collaborative engagement through technical and operational cooperation. The stress on public private partnership is critical to tackling cyber threats through proactive measure and adoption of best practices, beside creating a think tank for cyber security evaluation in future. The majority of cyber crimes are centered on fraud and phishing. India is the third most targeted country for phishing attack after US and UK. Social network as well as e-commerce site are major target. 6.9 million bot infected systems were identified in the year 2010. 15,000 sites were hacked in the year 2011. India is the number one country in the world for generating spam. Now the question arises, why India? A rapidly growing online user base. 121 million internet users are there and even increasing day by day. 65 million active internet users. 50 million users shop online on e-commerce and online shopping site. 46 million social network users. 346 million mobile users have subscribes to data packages. So these are the reason after going through which you understand that why India. Another strategy which has been emphasized in the promotion of research and development in cyber security. Research and development of trustworthy systems and their testing. Collaboration with industry and academia, setting up of center of excellence in strategic areas of strategic importance from the point of view of cyber and R&D on cutting edge security technologies or are the hallmark of the strategy laid down in the policy. The policy also calls for developing human resource through education and training programs, establishing cybersecurity training infrastructure through public private partnership, and to establish institutional mechanisms for capacity buildings for law enforcement agencies. Creating a workforce of 500,000 professionals trained in cybersecurity in the next 5 years is also envisaged in the policy through skill development and training. Existing counter cybersecurity initiative taken by National Informatics Center NIC, a premier government organization providing network backbone and e-commerce support to the central government, state government, union territories, district and other government bodies. It provides wide range of information and communication technology services including nationwide communication, network for decentralized planning, improvement in global services and wider transparency of national and local government. Indian Computer Emergency Response Team it is one of the most important constituent of India's cyber community. Its mandate states ensure security of cyberspace in the country by enhancing the security communications and information infrastructure through proactive action and effective collaboration aimed at security incident prevention and response and security assurance. Indo-US Security Forum. Under this forum, which is set up in the year 2001, high-power delegation from both sides met and several initiatives were announced. Highlights are setting up an India information sharing and analysis for better cooperation in and hacking measures. Ongoing cooperation between India's standardization testing and quality certification and US National Institute of Standard and Training NIST would be expanded to new access. The R&D group will work on the hard problems of cybersecurity, cyber forensics and anti-spam network or research. Chalk the way for intensifying bilateral cooperation to control cybercrime between two countries. Alliance of cybersecurity with other nations to fight the cause as a global economy. With the increasing proliferation of information and communication technologies and the growing opportunities for real-time borderless exchange, cybersecurity is a complex transmissional issue that requires global cooperation for ensuring a safe internet. According to 2011 Norton study, threats to cyberspace have increased dynamically in the past years, affecting 431 million adult victims globally, on 14 adult victims every second, 1 million cybercrime victims every day. In this regard, it can be mentioned that in address to which India's ties with US, India also has ties for cyber security with China and South Korea. Cybersecurity in India is still it's in its infancy. It is just started. Global awareness and the need for such a cause has been identified. With the number of internet users increasing day by day, it is evident that India lags in providing cyber security to its internet users. Thank you for watching.